It's difficult to believe that a year has gone by and the second edition of the North Shore Chamber Music Festival has just finished. To see so many new friends in the audience, to see so many new friends on stage and old friends as well, of course. It was just heartwarming. It was really very, very special. Some of the highlights were a performance of Mendelssohn String Octet, filled with energy and incredible excitement between the musicians and the audience as well. One of the greatest string quartets on the face of the planet today, Pacifica String Quartet, joined us this season, delivering two extraordinary performances of Dvorak String Quartet, the American, and the incredible Shostakovich Quartet number 8.
What they are doing here is the atmosphere that they create. As with any institution or organization, everything always comes from the top down. And the two of them really radiate a passion and love for music, and they bring an intensity to everything that they do. And I also think they have an incredible knack for selecting artists to come and perform here. The people I've encountered are absolutely first class, as you would expect, but at the same time they're also wonderful people.
A new collaboration that we're very excited about, a pre-concert event by the ICODA, International Center on Deafness and the Arts.
Well, I think it gives ICODA, who predominantly brings arts programs to deaf children and adults, the opportunity to share their gift, their interpretation of music with the hearing community who may not really realize the importance of music in a deaf person's life.
Then we also had in the lobby of the church, we had a wonderful exhibition of their art.
They took a risk to bring ICODA on stage, to educate music in a different way.
Then there was a performance of Alain Ridois' Ferdinand de Boule, a wonderful piece bridging the art of music, spoken word, and sign language acting. A performance that was truly unique, bringing together Henry Fogel, Kirsten, Moomey, Merilo, and myself.
Once upon a time, in Spain, there was a little bull, and his name was Ferdinand. It was an extraordinary success. The audiences were huge, and the artistic quality was phenomenal. This is just one more example of the incredible cultural vitality of the Chicago community, and they've just added another wonderful element to it.
We're very, very grateful to be there. We're very grateful to the church for welcoming us. One of the greatest things about presenting a festival like this is an opportunity to bring together our friends from all over the world with whom we have performed throughout the years, and to have a chance to have all of them together at the same place creates truly very special atmosphere, not only on stage in the concerts, but in rehearsals, dinners, lunches that we shared together. All of this was truly fantastic.
I met Angela and Vadim a long time ago, actually, when I was a student at Juilliard. We were there together, and immediately there was a very strong connection. Our rehearsal process has been very enjoyable. I think it's going to really blossom tomorrow night.
Again, this year, Pianoforte Chicago provided us with the beautiful Fazioli piano. WFMT Radio did live broadcast from the festival concerts this year. It was wonderful to see sponsors from last year and some new faces.
Continuing the tradition of presenting the next generation of young musicians from the Chicago area, we once again brought the extraordinary Magical Strings of Youth, the performing group of the Betty Hay Academy of Music, and two soloists, David Lakirovich and Ben Solomonov.
So magical, like the top-notch artists, such great chemistry with all the music and pieces, and collaborating with these really successful top artists, a tremendously friendly and interactive audience.
The ethereal beauty of Golichov's Tenebrae for string quartet, clarinet and soprano will remain in everyone's memory for a very long time.
As always, I try to look at the audience always, and I could see that they were right there with three of us on stage, really just soaking and also giving to us, because I always say performance is not just we give, we also receive from the audience. And today, the audience was incredibly warm and giving.
And then the last day came, which we dedicated to the memory of a very dear friend who passed away in April, Jeffrey Fushi, the founder of both Banin Fushi Violin Dealership and the Stradivari Society, of which I've been a recipient for 15 years now. One should not forget the performance of two tangos by Astor Piazzolla by our Next Generation String Ensemble, bringing together on stage our festival musicians with our young colleagues in a wonderful and truly exciting collaboration.
This is my second year involved with the North Shore Chamber Music Festival, and I think it's even better than last year. I see a very bright future, and I feel very excited about it. It's very close to my heart.
And we rounded out the festival with Frank's Piano Quintet, one of the most sensual and exciting pieces in all the chamber music literature. We had a number of young people in the audience. We especially encouraged them to ask questions, and I must say that some of the most provocative, some of the most insightful, some of the most exciting and interesting questions came from them. And I have absolutely no doubt that the next festival will be just as exciting as the first two, if not more. Welcome to NSCMF.